The Jets and Stars both coming off incredible drama in their respective Game 7. According to Scott Arniel, the difference in Game 1 was the Stars handled it really well, and his Jets absolutely did not. Bruce, you've been there before. Is the Game 7 hangover a real thing?
Man, I really don't think so. I think when you win Game 7, you're so excited because you want to keep that feeling. I think it's an excuse. I've won in Game 7s in the next game, in the next series. We've won that first game all the time because you're too excited. Then all of a sudden the adrenaline starts to leave and you don't get as good. So I think it's a misnomer, and I don't think it really happens. You should be so excited to play. If you win a Game 7 like Winnipeg won, you should be so excited to start the next series. You play just as on the same level as you did in Game 7. So I'm not buying it. I think it's an excuse, and that's just the way I feel with the teams that I've had.
Arniel also came down on his team pretty hard about what they were able to do or not able to do with the puck. Josh Morrissey is one of the best puck-moving D-men in the league. He's a game-time decision tonight. Fans always look to the goalies and scorers as the most impactful players in the game. But from a coach's standpoint, how critical is it to have a guy like Morrissey on the ice?
Hey, listen, I think other than the goaltender, your number one defenseman, the guy that plays 25 to 30 minutes every night, the guy you trust more than anybody else on the ice, because this guy, he plays every power play, he plays every penalty killing, he plays against everybody's top line. He was up for the Norris last year. There's not a defenseman in the league that is any more valuable to his team than Josh Morrissey. I want to get him in there. And then you get your team complete. Then everybody falls in line on the amount of ice time. Pionk doesn't have to play 30 minutes anymore because you've got Morrissey playing those kind of minutes. So listen, if he can play, this is the time of the year. You play with bumps and bruises. Unless you're actually injured, you're going to be put in the lineup.
We got to talk about the Rantanen effect too, Coach. 8 goals in the last 4 games, back-to-back hat tricks in the last 2. As a coach, you've seen it from both sides. Having a player on a heater like Rantanen on your own team, and other times facing a player who's ripping it up like he is now. How do you try to stop a guy like this?
Oh boy, when you're on that kind of heater and you're that good a player, it's really, other than making everybody on your team aware of when he's on the ice, and they will all know that already, it's pretty tough. It's like when you're hot, you're hot. These are the things. They're going to try to get Lowry out against him as much as possible. But if I'm the coach on the other side, I'm going to say I'm going to double shift him, and I'm going to make Lowry play more, and that'll keep Scheifele off the ice. So the big thing to me is making sure you've got the right defenseman on the ice against him, and as much as you can, you get your checking line out against him, but not to the point where you overuse that line, and the number one offensive line, like the Scheifele line, doesn't get enough ice time. I did it once. I regret it. It was in Game 7 against Chicago, and I was trying to do the same thing with against Taves, but ended up Getzlaf staying on the bench way too much, and we lost Game 7 and they won the cup. So these things are important and they're learning experiences, but I would tell everybody to be aware when he's on the ice, to cover him as close as possible. Don't give him time and space, and hope that they can do it. But let's be honest. Nobody's done what he's done in the history of hockey. Can he continue to do it? There's a heater, and there's hot, and then there's sizzling. And I don't know if you put 7 players on the ice, if you could stop him at this point the way he's going.
Hey, listen, the Game 7 hangover better be over. Through the first 7 minutes of Game 1, the Stars went into Winnipeg and outshot the Jets 8-0. The Jets are going to get a chance to redeem themselves in Game 2 tonight.